Hello everyone, good day. This is Ma'am Neri, your personal development teacher, and welcome to my channel. Today's lesson is Module 12, Improving Brain Functions. There are a lot of ways that you can do in order to improve your ability to think, focus, and help your brain stay healthy no matter what age you are. Research studies aim to help a person explore the full capacity of one's brain. In this module, you will specifically learn two significant creations that helped in understanding the totality of what the brain can do and what a person can do to help his or her brain to continue to develop. The Herrmann Whole Brain Model is a metaphorical model created by Ned Herrmann to illustrate that each person's brain has 4 quadrants characterized by different thinking styles. This model is used to further analyze the personal and organizational learning and thinking processes of a person, which helps the brain continue to progress. Another essential way to keep the brain going is the technique of mind mapping. A mind map is an easy way to brainstorm thoughts organically without worrying about order and structure. It allows you to visually structure your ideas to help with analysis and recall. This way gives signals to the brain to think more and makes it more active. It improves its functions. As you go through the module, the discussion would further explain the ways to improve brain capabilities and make you understand why it is important to keep your brain healthy as possible. So, watch until the end of the video so can get the most information you need. For the learning objectives, you are expected to be able to explore ways on how to improve brain functions for personal development. Let us now go to pre-test. Directions. Identify what is being asked in each item and write your answer in your journal. Number 1. A diagram used to represent ideas or information branching from a central keyword or idea used as an aid in study organization and problem solving. Number 2. The brain hemisphere, which includes everything related to the intuitive, holistic, and imaginary thinking. Number 3. James works in a very detailed, structured, and precise way and preferably searches for solutions to problems step by step. What is his learning style? Number 4. Nicole finds interpersonal contact with others very important and has a kinesthetic, sensitive attitude. She is very empathetic and listens to the ideas and opinions of others. What is her learning style? And number 5, cite one way to maintain or improve the brain function. Make sure you have answered our pretest. Learning activity. Activity 1. Thinking styles. Directions. Inside the box below are different learning styles. Identify what thinking style is being described in each item. Write the letter and the corresponding words of the correct answer in your journal. A. Style A. Analytical thinking. B. Style B. Practical and structured. C. Style C. Relational thinking. And D. Style D. Experimental and creative thinking. Are you ready? Okay, let us have number 1. Ashley has a visual, holistic, intuitive, and innovative approach and is happy to take the initiative. 2. Ken is spiritually minded person and find pleasure in finding personal meaning. 3. Kathy works with financial information, theories, charts, graphs, and formal approach. 4. Nicole responds well to following directions, time management and schedules, planning and organizing. 5. Xander is fond of looking at the big pictures, appreciate beauty, and brainstorming. Are you done? Thank you for answering, my dear students. Processing questions. 1. What is your thinking style? Why do you say so? 2. Why is it important for us to know our thinking style? 3. How can our thinking style improve our learning? Learning activity 2. Lateral thinking puzzles. Directions. Analyze well the situation. What are you going to do in the following situation? Write your answers on your journal. 1. You are driving down the road in your car on a wild, stormy night, when you pass by a bus stop and you see 3 people waiting for the bus. A. An old lady who looks as if she is about to die. B. An old friend who once saved your life, and C. The perfect partner you have been dreaming about. Knowing that there can only be one passenger in your car, whom would you choose? 2. There are 6 eggs in the basket. 6 people each take one of the eggs. How can it be one egg left in the basket? 3. A father and his son are in a car crash. The father is killed and the child is taken to the hospital gravely injured. When he gets there, the surgeon says, "I can't operate on this boy, for he is my son." How can this possibly be? Processing questions. 1. As you were thinking of solutions to the puzzles, what was going on inside you? What organ was working? 2. Did you get the correct answer? How did you come up with the correct answer? 3. What insights, concepts have you learned from the activity? And 4. In general, what have you discovered about yourself in relation to the module? Physiologically speaking, the human brain is made up of 3 layers: the cognitive, affective, and cognitive parts. The cognitive part is located in the reptile brain. This is the center of human instinct and where the flight or flight reaction takes place. The latter refers to the defense mechanism that occurs in humans and animals when there is an imminent danger. The reaction starts with intense anxiety and stress and is also referred to as the flight, freeze response. The affective part is located in the limbic brain, which is responsible for our emotions. The cognitive part is located in the cortex, especially the neocortex, where the center of our thinking and knowledge is located. The Herrmann Whole Brain Model uses the cognitive reptile brain and affective limbic brain. He then combines this division with the one between the left and right brain hemispheres. The left hemisphere is the logical, analytical, and rational part of human thinking. The right hemisphere includes everything related to intuitive, holistic, and imaginary thinking. In 1976, while researching the brain as the source of creativity, Ned Herrmann learned of the pioneering brain research of Roger Sperry, Paul MacLean, Joseph Bogan, and Michael Gazzaniga. From their work, it is clear that the brain has 4 distinct and specialized structures. Inspired by this research, Herrmann worked with EEG scans and later, paper and pencil questionnaires to identify 4 distinct types of thinking. The result of this research is the Herrmann Whole Brain Thinking System. Every person has the ability to handle situations in different ways. The Herrmann Whole Brain Model groups the thinking styles into 4 quadrants: A, B, C, and D. The model is based on a metaphorical model of the brain, with the left and right hemisphere, as well as the limbic and reptile brain. In the model, the thinking styles are shown in 4 different colors and identified as follows. Style A, analytical thinking, blue area. The people in this area of the Herrmann Whole Brain Model have a preference for analytical thinking and excel at solving mathematical, numerical, and technical problems in a logical way. They are critical, focus on quantitative data, and assess ideas based on collected facts. They also want to know what criteria they are dealing with and whether there are any procedures that they should follow. Style B, practical and structured thinking, green area. Here, we are talking about the real organizational talents, who work primarily in a controlled, conservative, and planned manner. They can work in a very detailed, structured, and precise way and preferably search for solutions to problems step by step. They are able to set up and elaborate work processes very well, and, due to their planned and structured working method, excel at implementing them. Style C, relational thinking, red area. These persons can communicate, reason, and convince others very well. They find interpersonal contact with others very important and have a kinesthetic, sensitive, attitude. They are very empathetic and listen to the ideas and opinions of others. These thinkers are also spiritually minded and find pleasure in the search for the personal meaning of information. Style D, experimental and creative thinking, yellow area. The people within this area of the Herrmann Whole Brain Model are imaginative and artistic people who have a conceptual brain. They have a visual, holistic, intuitive, and innovative approach and are happy to take the initiative. In their eyes, problems can always be solved in one way or another and they enjoy challenges. They focus on the long term in particular. Here are some of the descriptors per quadrant. Have you ever heard of a mind map? Popularized by Tony Buzan, a mind map is a thinking technique used to visually organize information. It is a creative and logical way of organizing thoughts and ideas in your mind through a diagram. A mind map is a tool for the brain that captures the thinking that goes on inside your head. Mind mapping helps you think, collect knowledge, remember and create ideas. Most likely, it will make you a better thinker. A mind map is a diagram for representing tasks, words, concepts, or items linked to and arranged around a central concept or subject using a nonlinear graphical layout that allows the user to build an intuitive framework around a central concept. A mind map can turn a long list of monotonous information into a colorful, memorable and highly organized diagram that works in line with your brain's natural way of doing things. Here are some of the descriptors per quadrant. Mind mapping is a highly effective way of getting information in and out of your brain. Mind mapping is a creative and logical means of note-taking and note-making that literally maps out your ideas. All mind maps have some things in common. They have a natural organizational structure that radiates from the center and use lines, symbols, words, color and images according to simple, brain-friendly concepts. Mind mapping converts a long list of monotonous information into a colorful, memorable and highly organized diagram that works in line with your brain's natural way of doing things. Mind maps can be created in many different ways, but they share the same basics. How to make a mind map. Think of your general main theme and write that down in the center of the page, such as birthday, food, etc. Figure out sub-themes of your main concept and draw branches to them from the center, beginning to look like a spider web, i.e. meats, dairy, bread. Make sure to use very short phrases or even single words. Add images to invoke thought or get the message across better. Try to think of at least 2 main points for each sub-theme you created and create branches out to those. Here are some of the ways that can help you maintain brain function. Get mental stimulation. Any mentally stimulating activity should help to build up your brain. Try mental gymnastics, such as word puzzles or math problems. Experiment with things that require manual dexterity as well as mental effort, such as drawing, painting, and other crafts. Next, get physical exercise. Exercise also lowers blood pressure, improves cholesterol levels, helps blood sugar balance and reduces mental stress, all of which can help your brain as well as your heart. Improve your diet. Good nutrition can help your mind as well as your body. For example, people that eat a Mediterranean-style diet that emphasizes fruits, vegetables, fish, nuts, unsaturated oils, plant sources of proteins are less likely to develop cognitive impairment and dementia. Improve your blood pressure. High blood pressure in midlife increases the risk of cognitive decline in old age. Use lifestyle modification to keep your pressure as low as possible. Improve your blood sugar. Diabetes is an important risk factor for dementia. You can help prevent diabetes by eating right, exercising regularly, and staying lean. Improve your cholesterol. High levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, are associated with an increased the risk of dementia. Diet, exercise, weight control, and avoiding tobacco will go a long way toward improving your cholesterol levels. But if you need more help, ask your doctor about medication. Consider low-dose aspirin. Some observational studies suggest that low-dose aspirin may reduce the risk of dementia, especially vascular dementia. Ask your doctor if you are a candidate. Avoid tobacco in all its forms. Don't abuse alcohol. Excessive drinking is a major risk factor for dementia. Care for your emotions. People who are anxious, depressed, sleep-deprived, or exhausted tend to score poorly on cognitive function tests. Poor scores don't necessarily predict an increased risk of cognitive decline in old age, but good mental health and restful sleep are certainly important goals. Protect your head. Moderate to severe head injuries, even without diagnosed concussions, increase the risk of cognitive impairment. Build social networks. Strong social ties have been associated with a lower risk of dementia, as well as lower blood pressure and longer life expectancy. Therefore, it can be concluded that focusing on your brain health is one of the best things you can do to improve your memory, concentration, and focus no matter what age you are. By incorporating brain exercises into your everyday life, you'll, and possibly get to challenge your mind, sharpen your cognitive skills, and possibly learn something new and enriching along the way. You have learned about the different thinking styles and how to make a mind map. Take note that your mind map should be balanced to make use of the right and left brain hemispheres to be useful in learning. To enhance your brain function, there are some exercises or activities you can do. Some brain exercises to help keep you mentally sharp. Have fun with a jigsaw puzzle, try your hand at cards, build your vocabulary, dance your heart out, use all your senses, learn a new skill, teach a new skill to someone else, listen to or play music, take a new route, meditate, learn a new language, take up Tai Chi and focus on another person. Application. Mind mapping. Directions. Create twin mind maps about the topic on how to improve learning. The first one must show the dominant right side of the brain and the other map will illustrate the left side of the brain for 20 points. Below is a sample mind map. Please avoid copying from your seatmates. Processing questions. 1. What is mind map? 2. Why is it important for us to have mind map? 3. How are we going to balance our mind map so that it can help us in our learning? And 4. What important insights have you learned from the activity? Let us now proceed to post-test. Directions. Mention the important key concepts that you have learned in the module. Write your answer on the blank provided. 1. It helps us think, collect knowledge, remember and create ideas, and it leads us to be a better thinker. 2. This learning style wherein a learner enjoys challenges and risk-takers. 3. Nicole finds interpersonal contact with others very important and has a kinesthetic or sensitive attitude. She is very empathetic and listens to the ideas and opinions of others. What is her learning style? 4. People of this learning style are critical, focus on quantitative data, and assess ideas based on collected facts. What learning style is being mentioned? Then, 5. 10. Cite 6 ways on how to improve our brain function for us to have personal development. Let us now proceed to post-test. Directions. Mention the important key concepts that you have learned in the module. Write your answer on the blank provided. 1. It helps us think, collect knowledge, remember and create ideas, and it leads us to be a better thinker. 2. This learning style wherein a learner enjoys challenges and risk-takers. 3. Nicole finds interpersonal contact with others very important and has a kinesthetic or sensitive attitude. She is very empathetic and listens to the ideas and opinions of others. What is her learning style? 4. People of this learning style are critical, focus on quantitative data, and assess ideas based on collected facts. What learning style is being mentioned? Then, 5. 10. Cite 6 ways on how to improve our brain function for us to have personal development. Assignment. Write your answer in your journal. 1. Write a personal plan on how to further enhance your brain function. Here are the answer key for this module. Thank you, my dear students. We are now done with Module 12, Improving Brain Functions. I hope you were able to explore ways on how to improve brain functions for personal development. Here are still many ways to do so. You may apply some ways to boost your brain power. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. God bless you all.